Welcome to the Room Manager for Office 365. In this presentation, we're going to show you how you can deploy the solution on your Office 365 tenant and how you can configure by taking the first steps to make the resource scheduling system available to your audience. Please log into your Office 365 site, and under the site collection that you would like to use, go to the site settings and upload the web template on the site collection administration page. Here you will see on the root side, on the site settings, the web designer gallery and the link to the solutions gallery. Please upload the solution file that you received from ACAR in Switzerland, and once it's uploaded, it will be listed in your solutions gallery and activate the solution. As you can see now, we have the solution activated and it's ready to create our Room Manager subsite. For that, please go under your root site to the site contents and check which subsites already exist. As you can see, we have created already the subsite, and you have to create a new subsite. Enter the title, enter the website address, and select the language code, and from the custom tab accept the Room Manager site template which is listed. Permissions, navigation and navigation inheritance can be set as default as it is suggested by the site template, and click create. This will take a while, and once the site is created, you will see the subsite of Room Manager. With these global links: first link, room management, all events, room manager admin panel, and only rooms. You can further customize your landing page by going to site content edit page, and you can add here maybe a picture, or you can switch to the only room. You can remove these documents here, and under only rooms, when you click on that, you will see a colored calendar with the dump images of the rooms. Each room with the name shows the available seats, so you have a quick overview. You can use this powerful filtering in Room Manager, so you can filter by locations and it shows only the corresponding thumbs, and it shows as well the other settings of each room. You can use the week view, the day view, and the month view. And before you share your site, the first thing you have to do is to manage your resources on the site contents. All the resources are accessible here, and you will start first maybe with your rooms, or you will start with your catering, or you will start with your parking spaces, cars, and so on. The first thing you should do maybe are two very essential fields and libraries that you need. One is your sites. Here you can manage or modify the existing sites. You can add new sites, or you can edit the current site which comes out of the box. Sites are regional boundaries, cities. Second thing is then to manage your locations. Please go to the locations list, and under locations you can manage the same way your locations. When you add a new location, please enter the title for the location and bind it to one of the sites that already exist. Once this is done, you will see each location name with the title which is bound to the corresponding site. The next step would be then to go to the site contents and then to start to fill up your resources. Primarily, you will use the rooms list. You can go ahead and say new and browse, take the room image, and once it's there, you can edit it with the out-of-the-box fields which comes with Room Manager. Give a title for the name, give a title to the room, add description if needed. Use these keywords if you want, free terms that you can add separated by a comma. These keywords will be then used by the end user, and you will see in a while when using the booking form and searching by site and location for free available rooms. Associate the room to the corresponding location. Enter, if needed, an approver email of a person who will manage the approval request for this specific room. Attach a room layout. Again, this is fetched from the room layout list, so all available room layouts for this room will be used. Add a color in hex or just enter in words red, orange, green, light blue. Add the capacity field and attach a floor plan. The floor plan again is taken from the floor plan list, which is managed under site content. Once you have done this for the rooms, you can do the same approach for any other kind of resource like cars, like parking spaces, your room layouts, your workspaces, your equipments. Everything is here, everything can be edited, can be modified, can be changed, and all pictures view is a nice view to see it very easily. In the library settings, you can also switch to the quick edit mode, and you can use an Excel based or similar to Excel spreadsheet based view, a control where you can make bulk operations very easily. You can even drag files and upload them if it's related to a picture library or to a document library. Once all this is done, you can switch back to the event calendar, and there is one more thing that you have to see. We have a room manager admin panel, and in this admin panel there's nothing to add new. You have just to modify these admin panel settings where you can say edit item and where you can hide the tabs of the categories or resources that you don't want to use. Here, for example, we don't want to use the room layout tab, and we don't want to use the hide workspace tab. Manager email is a generic email address of an approver which will receive all the meeting requests directly for approval or reject. If you leave it empty and content approval is set off, so no meeting requests will send to this person. If you enter a manager email address for approval, all requests will be sent to this manager email. There is as well the regional settings, and here you can say if content approval is required or no. So by switching on, you set content approval on. In this case, we don't use content approval, so we are fine and we can start to share the site to our audience. For that, just go to the calendar and use the share button from your Office 365 tenant and invite the people to access the site. Once they access the site, they can use this quick navigation here for selecting, for filtering, for checking the availability, or they can jump into the day view. And in the day view, you see there's one booking with the title Atlas in Canary Wharf. So they can double click the free time slot and the booking form opens. Enter the title. Please select the site, and once you select the site, London in this case, the corresponding locations in London showing up. If I change to New York, you see there is a distinct function filters all the available locations in New York. Select the location where you want to make an event happen. For the given pre-selected time, for the pre-selected date and time, as well the attendees which you want to invite. You can add additional attendees for this event. You see the free busy calendar of the attendees that you have added as attendee, so you can manage better the availability of these persons. You can use the description field for any additional information related to the meetings. You can use this category fields. It's pre-populated with fields from the all events list, so you can modify these entries and these values. You can say it's an all-day event or it's a recurrent event, and when you make a recurrent event, so the booking form will change with the recurrent pattern that you can use for this event. This is, by the way, the out-of-the-box event calendar, and it gives you the rich option to extend the solution or customize the form the way you need. Please take care that the out-of-the-box fits like site location primarily, and the categories that are listed here with the keywords should not be modified or changed. So now we are in New York, Fifth Avenue today at 12 p.m. to 12:30 p.m. And you see now all the categories which are active, like rooms, like equipments, like cars showing up. And each category has as well this rich, powerful tagging feature that you have seen in the corresponding room list or in the corresponding equipment list. People can just select a room. Uh, Apollo room is selected, but you can as well use this keyword tagging to filter down the search results for the room. So I'm looking for a room with air conditioning and 20 seats, and you see as soon as I set these filters, the room which matches the criteria, air conditioning and 20 seats, remain. So this makes it very powerful if you have a lot of rooms you would like to manage that way, or other kind of resources. Let's select the Apollo room. Let's select the projector. A car is not needed for this event. Let's select maybe a catering, and as well just select here the parking field and save the event. Now the event is saved. It will take a couple of seconds till it appears in the calendar, but what you can already check is in the all events list. You see that the meeting has been added to this very powerful events calendar list with all the details related to this event. And by opening the event in detail view, you can of course edit the item, you can make changes to the item, and you see all the details related to this item. And after a couple of seconds, when you come back to the only rooms, you will see that for today, the test meeting has been added successfully to your calendar, and the resource has been booked, the invitation emails are sent, a confirmation email to the organizer, an invitation email to the attendees will receive, and you can access it through your mail calendar in Outlook 365. Thank you very much.